Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here inside of the Fortress. Melvin Jones here with you, and this is Knights Volleyball on Vype Live. Right now, we are in a little bit of a delay. We have a second JV game that just got underway. Score right now, Knights JV 8 and the Panthers JV 4. Varsity could be starting within the next 45 minutes to an hour. I will keep you up to date. But right now, we are in the middle of JV game number 2. But don't you worry, Knights and Panthers coming up in just a bit. And the Knights home district opener right here on Vype Live. Stay tuned, folks. We'll see you as soon as this game is over. It is a huge game here tonight inside of the Fortress. And we are live from the Regents School of Austin, where it is the first home district game of the season tonight. Your Lady Knights plays host to the Lady Panthers of Hyde Park. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you tonight's volleyball right here on Vype Live. So glad you could join me. My name is Melvin Jones, and what a huge match we have for you tonight. The 10-8 Lady Panthers coming off a win on Tuesday night against St. Stephen's Episcopal comes inside of the Fortress to take on your Lady Knights. Coming off a 3-0 victory against the Rams from Hill Country Christian in San Marcos. This very young Knight team poised to take control of a very strong district. It's a very huge game, and it's a packed house tonight inside of the Fortress to see these two rivals go head to head. We were delayed a little bit. We had 2 JV games, and the Lady Knights swept them both 2-0. Currently going on outside is JV football. They are currently trucking Antonian out of San Antonio right now, 30-7. That game is in the third quarter. But we are here to talk some volleyball. And we will have it for you tonight right here on Vype Live when we come back. Pre-game festivities with the public voice of the Knights, Mr. Robert Galvan. And we'll take you all the way through pregame and then first set. Knights, Panthers, coming up here in just a bit. And you are watching Knights Volleyball on Vype Live, presented by Volleyball.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation: that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So, how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in Texas.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible, because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live, we bring your teams to you.
Welcome back inside of the Fortress. Knights Volleyball on Vype Live, presented by Volleyball. Knights and the Panthers about to do battle, and we're about 15 seconds away from pregame festivities. It is a packed house tonight. Both sides of the stands packed with fans to check out some volleyball tonight. Huge game, home district opener for your Knights. And as the warm-up buzzer sounds, we would turn it over to the public address announcer of all Regents Athletics, Mr. Robert Galvan, for pregame festivities. It is loud, folks. As you can tell, these girls are hyped. First home district game of the season for your Lady Knights. Coming in with a record of 7-4-1. And as normal, on this special Thursday night here in the Fortress, folks, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with me, Shane Sawinski, my QA for the night. Both teams getting ready, set to go. And it looks like the Panthers will start on serve to begin this match. And it looks like it is going to be Mackenzie Frierson. Start this match on serve. Knights in their home blues go trim. Meanwhile, the Panthers roll blacks red trim. As the officials are wrapping up, getting lineup sorted, make sure everyone is in their proper place. And Frierson is ready to go. Volleyball is in place. It is time to play some volleyball here in the Fortress. And Frierson gets it across, and we are underway. Nice control of the free ball, and the first point, first kill of the night for Brooke Lee. 1-0 Knights. And Kiana Stokes, as usual, the lead Knight to serve first. She gets it over. Panthers cannot get it over. First 2 points scored in the match for the Knights, and it's 2-0. Kiana Stokes back to serve, the jump serve, gets over. And an ace for Kiana Stokes. 3-0 Knights. Early on. Stokes. Jump serve is over. And that is out of bounds. First point of the match for the Panthers. Cisneros now serving for the Panthers. Cisneros gets it across. Taylor with the dig. Lee tips it. It is controlled by the Panthers. And it goes out of bounds. Point to the Knights. Just missed the back baseline. And it's 4-1 Knights. Addy Teixeira getting ready to serve for the first time tonight. And Teixeira gets it over. Panthers with a freebie. Nice dig from Stokes. And Teixeira gets it over. And the ball is loose. And the Panthers cannot get it over the net. Point Knights. 5-1 early on here in the first. Teixeira back to serve. Teixeira gets it over. Nearly going out of bounds. And the Panthers save it. And it drops down for a point for Hyde Park. 5-2 Knights. And it's going to be Presley Emerson, the freshman, serving for the Panthers. And Emerson gets it over, and it sails out of bounds. Service error, point to the Knights. 6-2. And it is going to be Brooke Lee on serve. And Lee gets to the cross. Panthers with the freebie. Lee with an outstanding dig save. Teixeira gets it over, and now here come the Panthers. And again, Lee with a dig save. That is Ashley Dunaway with the kill. And Lee hits it across, barely. And it goes out of bounds. Point Knights. 8-2 home team. For a minute, I think everyone thought that was timeout, but it is not. 8-2, Knights with the lead. Lee gets it over, but it goes out of bounds. Point goes back to the Panthers. 8-3. As I believe that is going to be Anna Griffith, sophomore, serving for the Panthers. And Griffith get it over to Teixeira with the dig. Knights with the freebie. Dunaway hits it. Nice dig that time by Zielinski. Now the Knights controls the free ball. Dunaway again. Goes right back to Zielinski. And it goes right onto the net. Point Knights. It is 9-3 home team. And Ashley Dunaway will serve for your Knights. Dunaway gets it over. And Dunaway with a nice dig. Nice with the free ball. Teixeira tried to tip it in. Great defense. Great defense by the Knights. And a net error on the Panthers. Point for the Knights. 10-3 timeout Panthers. 10-3 first set. And you are watching Knights Volleyball on Vype Live, presented by Volleyball.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fancy names.
Attention high school sports fans. Are you an armchair
We're a team that
official?
plays together.
You know, the
Listen,
parent or
the
fan
winning will
who
take care of
constantly
itself.
yells
We
at
just
the
have to get
referees
everyone
and love.
involved.
A little technical error there, but that's all right. We are back on. 10-3 Knights Ashley Dunaway back on serve for the Knights. Dunaway gets it over. Panthers controls the free ball. Now Teixeira with the dig. Here come the Knights. Poppy Timmons cannot get it over. Points for the Panthers. 10-4. Abby Zielinski on serve for Hyde Park. And Zielinski gets it over. And they're going to say ace for the Panthers. Even with the linesman right there. As it hit the corner. And it's 10-5. Zielinski. That time goes out of bounds. And the ball is back to the Knights. And it's going to be Poppy Timmons on serve for Regents. And Timmons gets it over. Hyde Park. And it goes off of Annalisa Taylor. The ball back to Hyde Park. Kennedy Thompson now going back on serve for the Panthers. 11-6 Knights. Thompson gets it over. That was Timmons with the dig. Timmons hits it over the net. Panthers with the free ball. Great save, and it does not go over, and the point goes to Hyde Park. Knights had an opportunity, could not get it over the net, and it's 11-7. Thompson back on serve. Thompson does get it over. Timmons with the dig. Here come the Knights. That is Wood, the freshman, there now for Regents. And it is points, Hyde Park. So now the Panthers going on a little bit of a run. 11-8. Thompson back on serve. Dunaway starts it off for the Knights. Teixeira gets it hit back. Almost a great save, but the point goes to the Panthers. And it's 11-9. Knights, but the Panthers on the run right now. Thompson goes into the net. Point goes back to the Knights. 12-9. And Julia Wood will serve for Regents. Wood goes over. That's a high dig. Still in play. And now the Knights controls the freebie. Lee gets it over. Panthers with the opportunity. Now Wood digs. Teixeira try to tip it, and it drops down for a Panther point. Panthers are in double figures now, 12-10 Knights. Frierson back to serve. And that gets over. Timmons starts it off for the Knights. Teixeira tips it over. That was Emerson. Timmons. It does not go over. Point goes to the Panthers, and it's 12-11. Panthers now within a point. Frierson back to serve. She gets it over. Dunaway with the dig. Here come the Knights. And it drops inbounds, and we're tied. All first set. Serve gets over. And an ace, and for the first time tonight, the Panthers have the lead. Timeout, Regents. 13-12. Panthers with the lead here in the first set. You are watching Knights Volleyball on Vype Live, presented by Volleyball.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Texas needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Melvin Jones back here with you from the Fortress. 13-12 Panthers with the lead. Panthers have scored 7 of the last 8 points. Panthers on serve. Timmons with the dig. Knights throwing the free ball. Teixeira gets it over. And that's a nice save by Fierce. And Timmons again. Saves it. Timmons hits it. And that's popped up high. Great defense at the net. Violation, Panthers. And the Knights have tied it up. And Kiana Stokes back on serve for the Knights. Stokes gets it over. Great defense again at the net for the Knights. Teixeira missed it. Ball still loose. Lee gets it over. Panthers now with an opportunity. Great dig save from Stokes. Taylor hits it. And Lee is able to get it over the net. And Taylor digs it, but the wrong way. Point Panthers. (14-13). Cisneros back on serve for Hyde Park. And Cisneros gets it across. Timmons, call it. Teixeira hits it, and it goes out of bounds off a Panther. Point goes to the Knights. We're tied up at 14. And Addie Teixeira on serve now for the Knights. Here in the tie, first set. Teixeira gets it across. Ball is still playable. And it's over. Teixeira starts it off for the Knights. Timmons gets it over. And again, Teixeira could not keep it in play. The point goes back to Hyde Park. 15-14. Griffith gets it over. Lee is met at the net. Point Panthers. Panthers now with a 2-point advantage. Excuse me, that is Emerson. Presley Emerson, the freshman, on serve for Hyde Park. And Emerson goes long. Point goes back to Regents. 16-15. Brooke Lee going on serve for the Knights. Lee jump serves, gets it over. Panthers free. And that goes, should be out of bounds. They're going to call it inbounds. Point for the Panthers. And Anna Griffith, sophomore, back to serve for the Panthers. Griffith gets it over Timmons with the dig. Here come the Knights. Timmons at the net. Nice dig back by Zielinski. And Panthers do indeed get it over. Wood set it up. Wood almost go long. Elliott was right there to catch it. Taylor with the dig. Knights with the freebie. Teixeira gets it over. And Griffith with the one arm. Goes into the net. Point Knights. 17-16. And Ashley Dunaway on serve for the Knights, trying to tie it up. Dunaway gets it across, and the ace for Dunaway. We are tied at 17. Dunaway gets it over. Emerson stops it. And Taylor starts it off for the Knights. That is Wood. And they're going to say no deflection. And Panthers point and ball. 18-17. Abby Zielinski on serve. Zielinski does get it across to Shara with the dig. Wood is at the net. Wood is met by a bunch of Panthers. And Wood gets it over. Panthers with the freebie. Great defense that time by Julia Wood. Tied back up at 18. And it is going to be Poppy Timmons on serve. We are tied at 18 here in the first set. Timmons gets it across. Emerson stops it. Knights have it. And Kiana Stokes with the kill. Knights go back up front. Kennedy Thompson on serve, the senior for the Panthers. And she goes into the net point. Knights 5 away from the first set. And here's Wood. Wood gets it across. Panthers keeps it in play. That hits the pole point. Knights. 21-19 Knights. Timeout for the Panthers. 21-19 here in set number 1. You are watching Knights Volleyball on Vype Live, presented by Volleyball.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Melvin Jones back here with you. 21-19 Knights here in the first set. Julia Wood on serve for the Knights. Wood gets it over. That's dug backwards. And the Panthers do need to get it over. Timmons with the dig that starts it off for the Knights. Teixeira is at the net. Met by a bunch of Panthers. Net violation on the Panthers. Point Knights. (22-19). Wood still on serve. Wood gets it across. Emerson with the dig. And it goes out of bounds. Point goes to the Knights. Knights 2 away from set number 1. And Wood, jump serve is over. And an ace for Wood, and it is set point Knights. The freshman looking to get the first set under the belt for the Knights. Wood gets it over. It's going backwards. Panthers need to get it over the net. They need to do. Wood falls back. Deflection. Panthers have it. And Brooke Lee meets him at the net to end set number 1. And the Knights take the first set. 25-19. Second set coming up as both teams switch sides. You are watching Knights Volleyball on Vype Live, presented by Volleyball.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation: that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So, how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in Texas.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in Texas. This message presented by the UI.
Second set. Knights with a 25-19 first set victory. Very important game, the home district opener for your Knights. Knights have won 4 in a row, looking for their 5th straight victory tonight. And the Knights will indeed start this second set on serve. And it will be Kiana Stokes to start off the set for the Knights. As the volleyball is in. And Kiana Stokes will get this started for the Knights. Stokes, almost a let serve ace. Panthers was able to get to it. Now the Panthers with the free ball. Nice dig there from Timmons. Teixeira is met at the net, but great recovery by the Knights. And Stokes just hits it over. Stokes is right there. Knights with the freebie. Timmons goes long, and Zielinski is right there for the Panthers. Zielinski hits it, and it's going to be point Panthers to start this second set. Mackenzie Friesen on serve. And Frierson is ready to go for the Panthers. And serve gets across. Knights there. Mary Beth Doherty in for the first time tonight. And it goes into the net, point Knights. Tied at 1 here in set number 2. Addie Teixeira back on serve for the Knights. Teixeira gets it over. Zielinski with the dig. Here come the Panthers. And it goes long off the hands of Cisneros. And it's 2-1 Knights. Teixeira's ready. She gets it over. Zielinski with the dig. Nice dig from Teixeira. Nice save. Taylor is able to get it over. And Lee with the kill. Teixeira stays on serve. 3-1 Knights. Second set. Teixeira gets it over Zielinski. Starts it off. And that's going to go long off of Phillips. 4-1 Knights. Knights looking good to start this second set. And Teixeira gets it. Zielinski starts it off for the Panthers. And Lee came up for the Panthers. Doherty met at the net, and it goes off the Panthers. Point Knights. 5-1 Regents here in the second set. Teixeira nearly go long. And Zielinski, nice save from Taylor. As Zielinski put it over for the Panthers. Now the Panthers controlling the free ball. And that goes as a kill for Lee Phillips. Point Hyde Park, and it's 5-2. And Hallie Peck back in, and she's going to serve. 5-2 Knights. Peck gets it over. Regents with the free ball. Timmons gets it over. And now Teixeira starts it off for the Knights. Doherty. And it goes long. Point goes to the road team. Peck still on serve. Peck jump serves, gets it across, goes long, and it goes back to the Knights. 6-3. And it's going to be Brooke Lee to serve. The baddie is what they call Brooke Lee. And Lee jump serves, gets it over. Panthers control the freebie. Zielinski gets it over. Knights, Doherty met at the net, but great defense by the Knights. That goes off the net, and point Knights. As Frierson with a dig off the net, drops down. And it's 7-3 Knights. Lee still on serve. Lee with a let serve ace. It's 8-3 Knights. And Emerson digs it. Now the Panthers. Nice dig there from Teixeira. That time that came off with Stokes. Dunaway gets over. Longest rally of the night. Zielinski goes deep, and it goes off the Panthers. Emerson gets it over. Teixeira starts it off. And that is Knights. I want to say that was Julia Wood. Timeout, Hyde Park. 9-3 Knights here in the second set. You are watching Knights Volleyball on Vype Live.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the UIL.
9-3. Knights with the lead. Here is set number 2. Knights won the first set 25-19. And Brooke Lee stays on serve for the Knights. And Lee gets it over Emerson with the nice dig. Zielinski gets it over. Knights with the free ball. Teixeira goes long. Point goes to Hyde Park. 9-4. We're trying to see who's on serve for the Panthers. And that's going to be Hannah Bettinger on serve for the Panthers. And she gets it over. Here come the Knights. Panthers now control the free ball. Zielinski's right there, and she has a kill. Abby Zielinski with the kill. It is 9-5. Bettinger back to serve. She gets it over. Nearly an ace. Dunaway. And that's high up in the air. Cisneros was able to save it. Knights controlling it. And Panthers run into each other. And it drops down right in between Wood and Timmons. Point goes to the Panthers, 9-6. And Bettinger goes over. And Wood gets the delayed kill. What a play by Julia Wood. Nice back on serve. Ashley Dunaway will serve for her first time here in the second set. Dunaway gets it over. Cisneros starts it off for the Panthers. Nice save by Taylor, and it drops down in the Panther front court. 11-6 Knights. The Panthers. And they barely get it off, but it is going to be a point for Frierson. 11-7 Knights. And Anna Griffin will serve for Hyde Park. (11-7 Knights). Second set. Griffin goes off the net. That was a nice save by both teams. Action at the net. Point goes to the to the Panthers off a violation from the Knights. 11-8. Griffin back on serve. And Griffin gets it over. Dunaway starts it off for the Knights. Timmons. Now Panthers with the free ball. They goes back to the Knights. Teixeira. Zielinski is able to get the kill for the Panthers. 11-9. Griffin staying on serve. She gets it over. The Knights was right there. But an error on the Knights as it went straight to Kiana Stokes. And it goes into the net. 11-10 now. Panthers on the run. Griffin gets it over to Sheriff with the dig. Nice control of the free ball. That goes long. We're tied. Timeout Knights. 11-all here in set number 2. You are watching Knights Volleyball on Vype Live.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in Texas. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
11-all, second set. Knights won the first set, 25-19. The Panthers are on serve with the set tied at 11. And Griffith, the sophomore, ready to go for the Panthers. And Griffith gets it across. Here come the Knights. That's Timmons. Timmons goes straight back to Griffith. Zielinski met at the net. Great defense by the Knights. And going into the net was Thompson. Point Knights. And the Knights reclaim the lead here in the set. Poppy Timmons will start. Timmons ready to go. Jump serves. And Emerson is right there. And it drops down. And an ace for Poppy Timmons. 13-11 Knights. Timmons gets it over Emerson. Diggs. Panthers with the freebie. Zielinski almost going long. Great defense by the Knights. Teixeira can't get it across, and point for the road team. And Abby Zielinski is going to go back to serve for Hyde Park. Trailing 13-12. And Zielinski got it over. Timmons starts. Teixeira. It was deflected, but they're going to say out of bounds off for the Knights. We're tied once again. Zielinski stand on serve. And the Knights with the dig controlling the free ball. Wood goes back to Zielinski. Here come the Panthers. Cisneros. Nice save there from Timmons. And it drops down in the Knights front court. And the Panthers have the lead here in the set. Zielinski jump serve, gets over. 15-13. Zielinski goes. They're going to call ace for Zielinski. And I think Coach Calvo's calling timeout. Looked like she was, but she did not. 16-13 Panthers. And Zielinski goes into the net. And the Knights stop the bleeding. Brooke Lee back on serve for the Knights. Trailing by 2. Lee drops down. Ace. Brooke Lee. Caught the back baseline. Nice down, only one now. Lee hits it over. And another ace, back-to-back aces for Brooke Lee to tie this set up. It's here in the set. Emerson can't control it. And Brook Lee again. Doing Brook Lee things. 19-16. Another ace for Lee. Knights 5-0 run. And here come the Knights. Teixeira. Cisneros with a great dig save. Zielinski met at the net. Knights have the freebie. Stokes gets it over. And Griffin starts it off for the Panthers. Met at the net. Still met at the net, and it drops down. Point for the Panthers. Now Kennedy Thompson starts the service off for the Panthers. And it drops down in the nice front court. (19-18). Thompson almost had an ace. Stokes got it over. Griffin could not get it over. Point goes to the Knights. Knights 5 away from set number 2. Kiana Stokes back on serve for the Knights. Stokes, the lefty, gets it across. Emerson digs. Here come the Panthers. Cisneros. Nice save by Taylor. Teixeira tips it. And nice dig from Griffin. Cisneros right there, goes off the net, but the point goes to the Panthers. 2019. Frierson goes back on serve for Hyde Park. And Frierson gets it across. Timmons, high dig. Knights get it across. And it came our direction and we're tied up. Frierson ready to serve. Jump serve, gets over. Taylor can't get enough. Stokes digs it. And Teixeira gets it over the net. Great defense from Lee. And that goes off of Kiana Stokes. Point Panthers. 21-20 Hyde Park. Frierson is ready to go. Ashley Dunaway's back in the match for the Knights. Frierson jump serve, gets it over. Knights trying to stop the bleeding. Teixeira goes to Emerson. And it's going to say violation on the Knights. And now 2-point Hyde Park lead. Frierson gets it over. Nearly an ace. Teixeira stops it. And is killed right at the net. Panthers 2 away from the set. Timeout Knights. 23-20 Hyde Park here in the second set. You are watching Knights Volleyball on Vype Live.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
(23-20). Panthers 2 away from set number 2 and evening the match at a set apiece. Mackenzie Frierson still on serve for Hyde Park. Frierson jump serve, gets it over. Taylor, high dig. Knights with the freebie. Taylor gets it over. That's Zielinski. Firerson's right there, met by Brooke Lee. Great defense from Lee. Knights have it again. Lee with the kill. Addie Teixeira back on serve for Regents. Teixeira gets it over Emerson, starts it for Hyde Park. Great defense, and Regents stays alive. Timmons gets it over the net. And Stokes saves it for the Knights. Timmons right there. Emerson with a great save. Cisneros hits it back over. Here come the Knights. Timmons again. And Emerson is right there once again for Hyde Park. Cisneros goes straight to Teixeira. Teixeira gets it across. Emerson, high dig, saves it, sets it up, and it goes out. And point for the Knights. 23-22. Knights trying to tie it up here in the second set. And Teixeira goes to Emerson. And Taylor with another great save. Timmons gets it over Emerson, starts it off for the Panthers. And a kill and set point for the Panthers. Robert Galvan grabbing the volleyball. And it's going to be Holly Peck to try to close out this second set for the Panthers. Peck gets it across. Knights with the freebie. Timmons gets it, but Peck digs it. Here come the Panthers. To close out set two. No, great save. Timmons. Panthers again. Zielinski goes off the net. Point goes to the home team. 24-23. It is still set point. Brooke Lee trying to erase the final set point for the Panthers right now. Lee gets it across. Cisneros digs it barely. Zielinski off the net, and it goes down, and we're tied up. Teams will switch sides. We are tied at a set apiece. You are watching Knights Volleyball on Vype Live, presented by Volleyball.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in Texas.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
We are tied at a set apiece. Knights won the first set 25-19. Panthers come back to win set number 2, 25-23. Panthers will start this third set on serve. District home opener for the Knights. And they're in the fight with these Panthers from Hyde Park. Mackenzie Frierson will start on serve for Hyde Park. And Frierson opens up this third set. Timmons with the dig. Here come the Knights. And it goes right on the baseline. Point goes to the Knights. 1-0 Kiana Stokes. To start the service set for the Knights and an ace for Stokes. Knights have started off fast. In each of the first two sets, they're trying to do the same thing now. Stokes goes to Emerson. Emerson goes high on a dig. And Zielinski gets it back over. Here come the Knights. Timmons met at the net. And the Knights that time could not save it. Point goes to Hyde Park, 2-1. Holly Peck's coming back in, and she's going to serve. And Peck gets it over. Taylor with the dig, high dig. Timmons and Stokes gets it over. Panthers has it. And a kill that time from Lee Phillips. We're tied up at 2 here in the third set. Taylor, high dig. Great defense at the net for the Panthers. And they take the lead here in this third set. Peck stays on serve for Hyde Park. Peck gets it over. Timmons with the dig. Dockery back in, and she gets it over. Emerson, and goes off of Annalisa Taylor. Out of bounds. Point goes to the Panthers, and it's 4-2. Peck gets over. Taylor again goes long, and an ace that time for Peck. Panthers with the last 5 points. They now lead 5-2 here in the third set. Peck and Doherty digs it high. Teixeira. Nice dig there from Peck. Violation on the Panthers, and the ball goes back to the Knights. Natty Teixeira will serve for the first time in this third set. Teixeira gets it over. Here come the Panthers with the freebie. Zielinski's met at the net, and it drops down right in front of her. Point goes for the Knights, and Brooke Lee with another kill. 5-4. Here's Teixeira. Teixeira Gets it over. Emerson with the dig. Nice save that time from Stokes. Teixeira tips it over. Emerson with the dig. And Teixeira again with the save. Doherty gets it over. Here come the Panthers. And Berkeley again with the great defense. And the Panthers luckily got it over. Timmons deflected. Here come the Panthers. Free ball. Good rally going on. Timmons. And a nice dig there by Frierson. Stokes. That time Teixeira could not save it. She went the opposite way. Point goes to the Panthers. 6-4. As Hannah Bettinger back to serve for the Panthers. Leading 6-4. Bettinger got it over. Taylor with the dig. Here come the Knights. Lee had to back, but she does get the kill anyway. (6-5). Scoreboard says 5-5. Lee is on serve. And that goes off of Kiana Stokes. We're going to keep the score just like it is. I believe it is 7-5, but our scoreboard is saying 6-5. So we're going to follow that. And it goes into the net. Point goes to the Knights. And Ashley Dunaway will serve it for the Knights. Dunaway gets it across and an ace for Dunaway. Dunaway goes into the net. And right now we are tied. Abby Zielinski back to serve for Hyde Park. And Zielinski goes into the net. Point and ball back to the Knights. Poppy Timmons now on serve. Timmons gets it over. That's high. Emerson with the dig. That goes off the net. Taylor digs forward. Teixeira met at the net. Great defense. Knights recover. Stokes get it over. Taylor with the save. Stokes with the save. And Timmons gets it over. Knights had an opportunity. No one was there to help Kiana Stokes. We're tied at 8. That goes into the net off of Thompson. Point goes to the Knights, 9-8. So Julia Wood back on serve for the Knights. And Wood gets it over. Zielinski, high dig. And Teixeira saves it. And Lee gets it over. Some miscommunication there by the Knights almost cost them. Nice save that time. And that is going to be violation on the Panthers. Point Knights. Wood back on serve. Wood gets it over. Nearly an ace. Cisneros try to get it over. Great defense by Stokes. That is high, coming near us. Point goes to the visitors. 10-9. Frierson back on serve for Hyde Park. She gets it over. And an ace for Frierson off of Ashley Dunaway. We're tied up. Frierson goes into the net that time. Ball and the point goes back to the Knights. 11-10 home team. Doherty coming back in for the Knights. And it's going to be Kiana Stokes on the serve for the Knights. Stokes got it over. Cisneros go high. Excuse me, that was Zielinski. And Taylor starts it for the Knights. Came off the net. Point goes to the Panthers. Tied at 11. Peck is coming back in to serve. Tied at 11. Tied in the match. Timmons with the dig. Teixeira met at the net. Panthers stays alive. Taylor with the save. Over to Timmons. And Lee gets it over. And it drops right down for a kill for Brooke Lee. 12-11. And Natty Teixeira back on serve for the Knights. Teixeira gets it over. Emerson starts it off. And Lee Phillips with a kill for Hyde Park. Ties it up at 12. Hannah Bettinger back on serve for the Panthers. Taylor starts it off. Here's Stokes. Brooke Lee. And Bettinger had a dig. Knights could not come up with it. Doherty was out of position. Point goes to Hyde Park. They reclaim the lead, 13-12. And Taylor goes wide. Good play that time by Timmons. Panthers with the free ball. That goes out of bounds. And now the officials are going to come together. It looked like it went out from over here. Maybe there was a deflection somewhere that we didn't see. And point, Hyde Park. (14-12) Panthers. Bettinger back on serve. She gets it across. And that goes off the net. And good save there from Lee. And Teixeira with a nice dig save, but it drops right in front of Taylor for another point for Hyde Park. Timeout, Knights. 15-12 Panthers here in the third. You are watching Knights Volleyball on Vype Live.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
15-12 Hyde Park with the lead. And the match is tied a set apiece. Knights with a 25-19 victory in set number 1. Panthers 25-23 in set number 2. Hannah Bettinger still on serve for Hyde Park. Leading by 3. And that was very quick serve. And Bettinger's going to serve it all over. Bettinger gets it across. Teixeira starts it. Here come the Panthers as that goes out. Point goes to the Knights. 15-13 now. Brooke Lee on serve. And Lee jump serve. Got it over. Zielinski with the dig. Met at the net is Julia Wood. Nice within a point. 15-14. And Lee gets it over. Emerson with the dig. Great dig save. And Lee is riding the net, and it drops down in the Knights front court. Point goes back to the Panthers. (16-14). That's going to sail completely out of bounds off of Avery Lee. Point back to the Knights. And Ashley Dunaway is going to come in to serve for the Knights, trailing by 1. Dunaway got it across. Near save. Great save there by Emerson. Nearly an ace from Dunaway. Timmons floats it down. And Lee came up. That's right in net again. And it's going to be 4 hits. It wasn't 4 hits. So the Knights reclaim the free ball. Timmons. I thought for sure that was 4 hits. And that goes off of the Knights. Point goes to the Panthers, and it's 17-15. And Abby Zielinski back on serve for Hyde Park. Zielinski hits it high. Great save by Taylor. And Teixeira gets it over. Great defense, and Kiana Stokes cannot come up with the Thompson kill. And now Hyde Park up 3. Doherty comes back in, replacing Dunaway. Zielinski goes to Doherty. Doherty, high dig, and it goes off of the official for an ace. 4-point Panther lead here in the third set. Zielinski gets it over. Doherty with the dig. Knights need something. Great defense by the Panthers, but it wasn't enough. Point Knights. 19-16. Poppy Timmons back on serve for the Knights. Timmons does indeed get it over. Timmons with the dig. Here come the Knights with the freebie. Teixeira met at the net, and it drops down for a Knights point. 19-17. Let's see if the Knights can rally in this third set. Timmons off of Wood, and the point goes to the Panthers. Panthers 5 away from set number 3. And Thompson will serve. Thompson is going to go long. Point goes to the Knights. 20-18. And Julia Wood is going to serve for the Knights. The freshman is ready to go. Wood gets it over. Near ace. Phillips. Great defense by the Knights. Panthers with the free ball. Zielinski. Doherty with the great dig. And Teixeira gets it back over. And Brooke Lee with another kill. And a nice trail by 1. Wood back to serve, looking to tie this set up. As Lee gets it over. Lee once again was right there. And Wood with the high dig. Teixeira. Nice dig by Zielinski. That goes off of Wood, as she knew that she didn't need to hit it there. 21-19 Panthers. Frierson back to serve for the Panthers. Frierson gets to Doherty with the dig. Here come the Knights. Brooke Lee is met at the net, and Lee is able to get it back across, and it's 4 hits. Point goes to Hyde Park. They're up 3. 22-19 here in the third. Frierson back on serve for the Panthers. 3 away from set number 3. Doherty saves it, and it goes completely the opposite direction. And the Panthers right now in full control of the set. Timeout Knights. 23-19 Hyde Park here in set number 3. You are watching Knights Volleyball on Vype Live, presented by Volleyball.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in Texas. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
23-19. And the Panthers 2 points away from this set. Mackenzie Frierson stays on serve. Frierson trying to end this third set on her serve for the Panthers. She gets it over. No, she does not. Goes right into the net. Knights have a chance. 23-20. Kiana Stokes back on serve. Stokes quickly get it over the net. And an ace for Kiana Stokes. 23-21. Stokes does not waste any time, but it goes into the net. Set point for the Panthers. As Holly Peck looks to end this set. High dig. Timmons. Free ball still alive. Timmons digs. Here come the Knights. Brooke Lee. Great defense. Lee hits it again. Frierson saves it. And Timmons. Teixeira gets the kill. 24-22. They need to fix the scoreboard. It is still set point. It is still set point for the Panthers. 24-22. I think they're trying to fix it. And the officials right now still at the table. And they did correct it, so it is set point Panthers. Addy Teixeira trying to keep the Knights alive here in this set. Teixeira gets it over. And it is going to be a third set for Hyde Park. They now lead 2-1. And I was confused for a minute. End of 3, 2-1, Panthers with the lead. You are watching Knights Volleyball on Vype Live, presented by Volleyball.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation, that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So, how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible, because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
Fourth set, and the Knights trail 2-1, losing that third set 25-22. Melvin Jones back here with you. Knights Volleyball on Vype Live, presented by Volleyball. And the Knights will start this fourth set on serve. As they trail 2-1 here in this match. Knights trying to come back from 2-1 down. Home district opener for your Knights. As it will be Kiana Stokes on serve. Once the official gets the lineup corrected. And Stokes is ready to go. Fourth set is underway. Emerson with the dig. And nice save by the Knights. And it lands in for the point. And that was Kiana Stokes with the left-hand kill. 1-0 Knights. Knights have started quickly in each set. Could not finish in sets 2 and 3. Dig from Poppy Timmons. Timmons comes over to get the ball over the net. And Cisnero hits it off of Doherty. And it is tied up at 1 here in the fourth. Frierson to serve for the Panthers. She gets it over. Not a nice control of free ball. Teixeira goes off of Zielinski. And now the Knights controlling it. Teixeira. That goes off to Frierson. But Phillips is able to get it over. Knights have the free ball. Brooke Lee goes off of Emerson. Nice save by Zielinski, and the Panthers save it. Teixeira's met at the net, and the point goes to Hyde Park. Heartbreaking point for the Knights. They thought they had it won, but great defense there from the Panthers. Frierson gets it across, and an ace for Hyde Park. It's 3-1. Frierson on serve. Jump serve, gets over. And the Knights need to get it over quickly, and they finally do. Frierson, that's Cisneros, met at the net, but it drops in the Knight front court, and it's 4-1 Panthers. Frierson delivers. Knights need to get it over, but it's another ace for number 1. 5-1 Hyde Park. Ashley Dunaway is back in, replacing Mary Beth Doherty. 5-1. Frierson got it over. Here's Teixeira, and that's off Emerson, and the Knights stop the bleeding. 5 straight points just ended for Hyde Park. Knights back in business, trailing 5-2 in this set. Added to Teixeira's own serve, and Teixeira gets it over. Emerson digs. And Panthers back having a free ball. Zielinski has it. That's Taylor. And it drops down in the Knight front court once again. 6-2 Hyde Park. Panthers right now fully in control of this set. And the Griffin running back in. And Griffin is going to serve for the Panthers. Leading 6-2 here in this fourth set. Griffin goes into the net, point Knights. As Brooke Lee back on serve for the Knights, trailing 6-3. Lee got it over. Cisneros with a high dig. And Zielinski was met at the net. Point goes to Regents, 6-4. Lee gets it across. Cisneros again with the dig. Need to get it over, and they do. Lee starts it off for the Knights. And Poppy Timmons, nice save there as Emerson goes deep. Here come the Knights. Teixeira, and another great save by Cisneros. Zielinski gets it over. Dunaway met by Phillips, but it drops into the Panther front court that time. And now the Knights Only trail by 1, 6-5. Lee on serve. Lee gets it across. Emerson digs it forward. Phillips gets it. Now the Knights need to get it across. Teixeira barely does. Here come the Panthers. Great defense by the Knights. And it goes into the net off of Teixeira. Back to the Panthers at 7-5. Thompson as well as Peck comes back into the game for the Panthers. And Holly Peck will serve. Peck gets it over. Teixeira stalks it off for the Knights. Poppy Timmons hits the pole. Point for the road team. Eight 5 Hyde Park. And Peck stays on serve. Peck gets it across, and it goes long. Point for the Knights. 8-6. And Ashley Dunaway on serve. Dunaway goes right to Cisneros. Thompson is going to get the kill. Nine 6. Panthers with the lead. Avery Lee back on serve for Hyde Park. Lee goes long. Point back to the Knights. 9-7. Poppy Timmons on serve. Timmons goes straight to Emerson. Here come the Panthers. Zielinski goes back to Timmons. Knights with the freebie. Panthers hits it back. And the setup. Teixeira, great dig save that time from Lee. And Timmons with the great dig save. And it goes over. And once again, great defense by the Panthers. Dunaway with the save. Dunaway goes to Cisneros. Zielinski. Great dig there by Dunaway. Great defense by the Knights. Back and forth here in this fourth set. Again, great defense. That time, Annalisa Taylor cannot come up with it. Points goes to Hyde Park. It's 10-7. And Abby Zielinski back on serve for the Panthers. Leading 10-7. Zielinski gets it across. Teixeira. And Zielinski with the dig. Cisneros. And now another great rally in store. And that drops in. Point Knights. For Julia Wood. Another kill for the freshman. And Wood is going to take the serve for the Knights. Trailing 10. Wood goes across. Emerson, high dig. Here come the Panthers. Thompson goes back to Wood. Panthers with the free ball. Zielinski's met by Brooke Lee. And a double hit on the Panthers. Point goes to the Knights. 10-9. Julia Wood back on serve. Wood gets it over. Emerson with the dig. And a slam that time from Frierson. Point goes back to Hyde Park. 11-9 Panthers. Hannah Bettinger back on serve. Knights was almost caught sleeping. And Lee saved him. Taylor has it. And Timmons hits it back over. Here come the Panthers. Again, great save by Taylor. Ball is in the Panthers' court. Taylor sets it up for the Knights. Teixeira hits it just over. Taylor Over to Stokes. Teixeira. Goes straight to Lee. And Taylor with another great save. Over the net. Taylor again. This time, Poppy Timmons with the save. Teixeira met the net. Ball is high. Timmons goes over. And it drops down for a nice point. What a rally. 11-10. Thompson coming back in, replacing Bettinger. Emerson is back in. Actually, Emerson is replacing Bettinger, so it is back on Kiana Stokes serving, trailing 11-10. Stokes, the lefty, gets it across. Panthers with the freebie. High dig from Teixeira. Doherty hits it right to Emerson. Here come the Panthers. Zielinski off the net, and it drops into the front court of the Knights. Point for the Panthers. 12-10. Frierson back on serve for Hyde Park. Leading 12-10, 2-1 here in the fourth. Frierson gets it over, but it's going to go down as an ace for number one. 13-10. Frierson goes across. High dig. Knights in business. Now here come the Panthers. Cisneros. Timmons with the save. Teixeira with the kill right in front of Zielinski. And Teixeira's going to go back to serve for the Knights, trailing 13-11. And now the Panthers controlling the free ball. Zielinski goes long, point goes to the Knights. 13-12. Teixeira goes into the net. 14-12. And Griffith comes back in, and she is going to serve. Santa Griffith on serve, leading 14-12. And Griffith goes over. Taylor, high dig to Teixeira. And it drops down. Point. Griffith goes over, but goes long that time. Point goes back to Regents. 15-13. Fast-paced fourth set. Coming up on the 9 o'clock hour here in Austin. Brooke Lee gets the cross. Zielinski over to Phillips. Phillips, great dig save that time by Teixeira. Knights controls the free ball. And that goes out of bounds. Point goes to the Knights. 15-14. And Lee gets the cross. Zielinski hits it backwards. Zielinski hits it into the front court of the Knights. And Wood gets the point and we're tied. Julia Wood has tied the set up at 15. Here's Lee. Lee gets it over Emerson, high dig. And Zielinski able to get it across. And now the Knights controlling the free ball. And a net violation against the Knights. 16-15 Hyde Park. Thompson is back into the match. And I believe it is going to be Holly Peck to serve. And she is the senior serving it for the Panthers. She gets it over. And that's nearly a kill for Poppy Timmons. Here come the Knights. Timmons met at the net. And that's going to go down off of Frierson. And we're tied up. Ashley Dunaway back to serve for the Knights. Dunaway. And it's going to be an ace for Dunaway, and the Knights reclaim the lead here in the fourth. Dunaway back to serve. Dunaway gets the cross. Emerson with the dig. And no one was right there. Back-to-back aces for Ashley Dunaway. And the Knights with a 2-point lead. Timeout, Panthers. 18-16 Knights. They trail 2-1. You are watching Knights Volleyball on Vype Live.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the UIL.
Melvin Jones back here with you from the Fortress. Folks, our next telecast happens Tuesday night. St. Michael's comes into the Fortress. Covers for game 5:45 of pregame. First serve, 6 o'clock, right here on Vype Live. 18-16 Knights here in the fourth. They trail 2-1. Ashley Dunaway still on serve. And Emerson hits high. Zielinski and Thompson is able to get it over. Here come the Knights with the freebie. Timmons, and that's a nice save that time by Frierson. Zielinski goes wide, point Knights. 19-16. Dunaway stays on serve. Dunaway goes long that time, and the ball and the point goes back to Hyde Park. 19-17. Avery Lee on serve now for the Panthers. And Lee goes across. That goes long. Point goes back to the Knights. Knights 5 away from pushing this to a fifth set. Timmons. And that's high. Ball still in play. Knights has it, controlling it. Timmons hits it across. Griffin able to get it across. Taylor with the save. That's rodding the net. And that is a violation on the Panthers. Knights 4 points away from pushing this to a fifth. Timmons on serve. Timmons goes to Emerson. Here's the free ball. Thompson goes back to Taylor. Knights with the freebie. Timmons gets it over. And Thompson goes wide, point Knights. Oh, they're going to call point for the Panthers. 21-18. Abby Zielinski on serve now, trailing by 3. And that goes right into the net. Point goes to the Knights. 22-18 Knights. 3 away. And Teixeira is going to get the ace. Excuse me, that's Julia Wood, the freshman on serve. Knights 2 points away. Timeout, Panthers. 23-18. Knights 2 points away from pushing this to a fifth set. You are watching Knights Volleyball on Vype Live.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Knights lead 23-18 here in the fourth set. Trailing 2-1. Trying to push this to a fifth set. Freshman Julia Wood still on serve for the Knights. Wood gets it across. Panthers controlling the free ball. Thompson goes long, set point Knights. A lot of set points for the Knights. Wood across. That is high by Zielinski. Emerson gets it over. Here come the Knights controlling the free ball. It's tipped at the net. Knights taking the time now. That goes over once again. Emerson saves it for the Panthers. Thompson is met by Brooke Lee. Cisneros gives off to Wood, and it drops in. Then it go out. My vantage point from right here, it looked like it was in, but the point for the Panthers. As Bettinger is back in, she's going to serve. And Bettinger nearly had an ace, as she does. 24-20. Trying to save the set for the Panthers. Bettinger goes over. Knights trying to end it. Lee goes hard at Avery Lee. Ball is still loose. Cisneros. Taylor has it now for the Knights. Teixeira goes off of Lee. Cisneros goes point Panthers. Back and forth we go. Momentum continues to shift. Anna Bettinger trying to keep her team in this fourth set. Timeout Knights. 24-21 here in the fourth set. You are watching Knights Volleyball on Vype Live.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the UIL.
Knights still looking to close out this fourth set and push into a fifth and final set. 24-21. The Panthers on serve. Knights with at least 3 more set points. Longer night than any of us could have imagined. Anna Bettinger still on serve for the Panthers. Bettinger gets it across. Nice controlling the free ball. Teixeira at the net. And now Zielinski met the net. And Brooke Lee sends this to a fifth and final set. 25-21. The race to 15 begins here in this fifth set. You are watching Knights Volleyball on Vype Live, presented by Volleyball.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation, that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So, how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the UIL.
We are in the fifth and final deciding set. First to 15. Knights won the first set, 25-19. Then Hyde Park wins sets 2 and 3, 25-23, 25-22 respectively. The Knights come back to win 25-21 in the fourth set. So Hyde Park will start on serve. And that goes over the net. And the first point goes to the home team. And it's 1-0 Knights. Kiana Stokes to begin this fifth set on serve for the Knights. Stokes get it over. Emerson hits it out of bounds. Point goes to the Knights. 2-0 Regents. Stokes stays on set. Doesn't waste any time. Zielinski. That's Lee off the net. But the Knights had a freebie. And they say the ball was deflected. Here come the Panthers. Cisneros goes off. Knights save it. Lee goes over, and it drops right in front of Zielinski, and it's 3-0 Knights to begin this fifth set. Stokes off Cisneros, and the Panthers do indeed save it. Dunaway hits it back over. Lee goes deep. Timmons saved it for the Knights. Emerson has it. Great save. Great volleyball going on right now. And that goes off of Annalisa Taylor. The first point of this set for the Panthers. As Carolina Cisneros serving here in the fifth for the Panthers. Cisneros gets it over, and an ace for Cisneros to make this 3-2. Cisneros goes deep. Taylor pops it up high. Here come the Knights. Timmons goes right to the net, and we're tied here in the third. Cisneros, jump serve, barely gets over. Knights need to get it over, and they do. Zielinski. Nice dig save by Stokes. Taylor. Timmons gets it over. Cisneros dug back for the Panthers. Back and forth we go. Here we go. And the Knights cannot save it. And the Panthers have the lead for the first time in this fifth set. Cisneros back on serve. Leading 4-3. Cisneros got it across. That goes long. We're tied up. Now Adi Teixeira. Tie fifth set. On serve for the Knights. And Teixeira goes out wide. Nice dig save that time. Stokes got it over. Panthers with the freebie. And Dunaway saved it, but it drops down and the point goes to Hyde Park. And Holly Peck comes back in for the road team. Leading 5-4. Peck gets it over. Taylor had it. The Knights controlling it. And it drops right in the front court. Point for the Panthers. 6-4. Remember, folks, fifth set only goes to 15. Timeout for the Knights. 6-4 here in this fifth set for Hyde Park. And you are watching Knights Volleyball on Vype Live.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
What a match this has been tonight. We're all a bit tired, but this is very much worth it. 6-4, Hyde Park, fifth set. Got to get to 15, win by 2. Holly Peck still on serve for the Panthers. Peck got it across. Here come the Knights with the freebie. And Brooke Lee try to sneak one in. That goes off the net. Point goes to the Knights. And Brooke Lee will go on serve for Regents, trailing 6-5. Lee gets it across. Cisneros with the high dig. And Teixeira saves it. Emerson with the great dig, save, and violation. Hyde Park, we're tied up. Tied at 6. Fifth set. Lee on serve. Lee gets to the cross. Emerson with a high dig. That goes out of bounds. Point goes to the Knights. Knights reclaim the lead, 7-6. Lee stays on serve. Lee got it over. Almost a great save, but Zielinski put it away for the kill. We're tied up once again. And Hannah Bettinger, who almost served the Panthers back in the match in that fourth set, is on serve us again. Nice with the freebie. And a tip. That time by Wood. Zielinski hits it right to Teixeira. And Cisneros pops it up high. Zielinski. And it is out. Panthers are saying it was deflection. Officials saying no. 8-7 Knights. Ashley Dunaway back to serve for Regents. Leading 8-7. Dunaway gets an ace. 9-7 Knights. Timeout Panthers. Knights 6 points away from the match. You are watching Knights Volleyball on Vype Live.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Texas needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
9-7 Knights, fifth set. Knights are on serve. Coming out of the timeout. Ashley Dunaway. The sophomore trying to extend the lead here in the fifth. Cisneros with the dig off her knees. And it goes right past Annalisa Taylor. Point Panthers. 9-8. Abby Zielinski on serve. Zielinski jump serves. Dunaway goes on her knees. Free ball by the Panthers. Cisneros. And the Knights controlling the free ball. It's met at the net, and it drops right in front of the Knights front court. We're tied up again. Zielinski on serve. Goes into the net. Knights 5 away from the match. 10-9. Poppy Timmons on serve for the Knights. Timmons gets it over. High dig, went backwards. Zielinski recovered. And now it's over. Taylor has it. Here come the Knights. And it goes right in front, and it drops down for a nice point. 4 away from the match. And another timeout, this time by the Panthers. That is their final timeout of the match. Once again, folks, our next telecast happens Tuesday night. Knights host St. Michael's. Their second home district game of the season. Coverage will begin hopefully about 5:45 with Knights pregame. First serve, 6 o'clock right here on Vype Live. What a match this has been. 11-9 Knights here in this fifth set. Knights 4 away from the match. Poppy Timmons Still on serve for the Knights. Up 2. Timmons gets it across. Emerson digs it forward. Cisneros right in front of Timmons, and it drops down for a Panther point. Panthers in double digits here in this 5th set. Kennedy Thompson on serve now for Hyde Park. Thompson gets it over. Wood with the high dig. And Wood hits it over. And they're going to say illegal hit on Wood, we're tied. Thompson still on serve. Players are exhausted. Thompson got it across. Timmons with the dig. Here come the Knights. Teixeira goes back. Thompson has the dig. Panthers now has it. And that is, it rolled the net into the Knights front court. Knights need to get it across, and they do not. Point for the Panthers. 12-11. Timeout, Regents. That's the Knights' last one. 12-11 Panthers here in the 5th set. And you are watching Knights Volleyball on Vype Live.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Texas needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Folks, at the end of this match, we hope to have Coach Glenda Calvo come over for her post-game interview. Hopefully a Knights win in tow. But right now, the Panthers lead 12-11 here in this 5th and final set. Kennedy Thompson still on serve for the Panthers. Thompson got it over. High dig, and it drops down. Panthers 2 away from the match. 13-11, Hyde Park. Thompson got it across. Now it's a save that time for the Knights. Thompson digs. Here comes a freebie. Timmons saves it. Teixeira hits it over. Thompson digs back. Here come the Panthers. Cisneros drops down and is match point. Kennedy Thompson looking to go 2-0 in district play for the Panthers. Thompson gets it across. Doherty with the dig. Knights trying to stay alive. Cisneros at the net. Knights save it. Teixeira gets it across. Thompson digs. Frierson goes back. And here come the Knights. Teixeira. And here's a rally to end the match for the Panthers. Final score, the Hyde Park Panthers now go to 2-0 in league play, and they win tonight by a final score of 3-2, 15-11 in that 5th set. Post game coming up, folks. You are watching Knights Volleyball on Vype Live, presented by Volleyball.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation: that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in Texas.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
What a match this was. 3-2 final score. Panthers go to 2-0 on the district year. Your Knights fall to 1-1 in an absolute dogfight tonight. As Coach Calvo right now on the verge of wrapping up things. We'll speak to her to wrap up our night. (15-11) was the final score in that fifth set. That match went approximately 2.5 hours. One of the longest matches I've ever called. As the Knights now have to regroup and get ready to play St. Michael's on Tuesday night back here at the Fortress. We'll have it 5:45, a nice pregame, 6 o'clock right here on Vype Live. As I see Coach Calvo jogging over here. This was a long night, Coach.
It absolutely is.
My goodness, what an effort from the team, though. 5-setter against a very, very good Panther team. You talked about young team, see what we're going to be about tonight. They definitely showed that they can compete with the best in this district.
That's right. They did. They played fantastic. I think that last match, that last set, I believe they kind of kept their composure. They didn't let the stress get to them, and I could tell that was a mental game, and they came through. I'm really proud of them.
Fast starts in each set. At one point, 5-1 in both the first and second sets. Mm-hmm. They didn't win the second one. They didn't win the third, and they jumped out 3-0 in that one. What do you take away from those two sets to say, hey, we started off fast, but we need to finish fast as well?
Right. So I think it might be a little bit of conditioning. I only have 7 to 8 people on my team. So I thought they could do it. I was trying to get them to sit. If you noticed for the last 2 sets, I was trying to get them to sit down so they could just take a little bit of a rest instead of standing up. Maybe that was wrong, but I figured I'd give them a little bit of a rest. So maybe next time they need to keep that adrenaline going. But yeah, I think that's what made the difference, was maybe a little bit of conditioning. So they can get that together and not feel defeated when that match is happening. I mean, it was a fantastic match. I mean,
Absolutely.
It was blow for blow.
Yes.
So
If anyone would have told you start off the first 13 games 7-5-1, 1-1 in league play with this young team, I bet you would have took it.
yep, absolutely. 100%.
Well, Coach, we will see you Tuesday night, St. Michael's, 6 o'clock. Hopefully we'll get that game started right at 6 o'clock.
Hopefully, I think they have 2 JV teams, so I'll confirm that today.
Oh.
To make sure that don't happen again. But yes, thanks for staying late. I'm so sad that we didn't.
Of your Knights volleyball team, Glenn Calvo. Coach, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great night of volleyball.
Yes.
Wasn't to be, but we'll get them at their house in a couple weeks.
That's right.
Thanks,
so
Coach.
much. All right. Have a good night.
3-2, final score from right here in the Fortress, and the Knights get back to things coming up. We appreciate you staying with us throughout the night. It is a very long night, but the Knights took a loss tonight, 3-2 in 5, against one of the best teams in the district, in the Panthers of Hyde Park. Again, folks, our next telecast happens Tuesday night, where your Lady Knights host St. Michael's right here at the Fortress, their second home district game. Coverage will begin at 5:45, a nice pregame. First serve, 6 o'clock, right here on Vype Live. For my QA tonight, Mr. Shane Shawinski, Suna Venkat, our technical director, and of course our broadcast director, Mr. Mauro Bertrand. I am Melvin Jones saying good night from the Fortress. And you have been watching Knights Volleyball on Vype Live. Folks, talk to you on Tuesday.